Annabelle Wapplinger.
Here.
Chris Biancanello. Steph Buff.
Here.
Kelly McGrath. Ben Richardson.
Here.
Ashley Salone.
Here.
Ryan Williams.
Here.
Hannah Benz. Bethany Holt.
Here.
Nolan Lynch.
Here.
Eric Miller. Sarah Rossler.
Here.
Jackie Turret.
Here.
Mark Wolf.
Here.
Taylor Beck.
Here.
Kevin Galecki. Aiden Eglin.
Here.
Brooke Lucic.
Here.
Kat Cron.
Here.
Nico Papadis.
Here.
Maya Thomas.
Here.
Carly Davis.
Here.
Chuck Pico.
Here.
Brianna Egan.
Here.
Caitlin Helmstetter.
Here.
Matthew Mantino.
Here.
Maxine Peskin. Ron Funk.
Here.
26 PCG.
Here.
ACM.
Here.
Active Minds.
Here.
Allies Club.
Here.
APO.
Here.
Asian Student Alliance.
Here.
Autism Speaks. AAUW.
Here.
Biosphere.
Here.
BSU. Cheers.
Here.
China Culture Club. Circolo Italiano.
Here.
Civil War Club.
Here.
Class of 2015.
Here.
2016.
Here.
2017.
Here.
2018.
Here.
Classics Club.
Here.
College Dems.
Here.
College Republicans. Colleges Against Cancer.
Here.
Cooking Club.
Here.
Dance Ensemble.
Here.
DCF.
Here.
Drop the Octave.
Here.
Film Society.
Here.
Four Scores.
Here.
Free the Slaves.
Here.
Green Thinker Society. Game Club.
Here.
GASA.
Here.
G-Berg TV.
Here.
GECCO. German Club.
Here.
Gettysburg Student Musical Theater.
Here.
Gospel Choir.
Here.
Habitat for Humanity.
Here.
Interfaith Council.
Here.
International Affairs.
Here.
International Club. Jam Club.
Here.
Japan Club.
Here.
Jazz Appreciation Society.
Here.
LASA.
Here.
Law and Justice Society.
Here.
Lutheran Student Movement.
Here.
Mock Trial.
Here.
Operation Smile.
Here.
Alan Nightingale.
Here.
Photography Club.
Here.
Free Health Club.
Here.
Pre-Vet.
Here.
Rotaract. Sanga. SASA. Shots in the Dark.
Here.
Ski Snowboarding Club.
Here.
Slavic Club. Smart Women Security. Skepo Chemist.
Here.
Society of Physics. STEM.
Here. And here. Sorry. Must be a student.
Student Alumni.
Here.
Students for Life.
Here.
Swing Club. Upscale.
Here.
Young Americans for Liberty. Zouave Club.
Here.
Motion to approve last week's minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed, abstention. Minutes carried. Hi everyone. I only have one announcement, and actually I'm gonna send it in the minutes. It's a career related announcement. So look out for that in the minutes.
I don't have any current announcements, but just looking into the next few weeks, we will be selecting committee chairs for spring semester. So look out for applications for those. Thank you. Okay. Saying that on new business.
Ms. Sherlin?
If you're not getting emails, let me know. Also, if you come in after our call rolled, make sure you always come up and let me know that you're here, because we take into account your attendance when you come in and make a budget request. So,
Thank you. Annabelle?
Hi everyone. I hope you had a good weekend. Make sure to keep doing the surveys, and that's the only real announcement I have.
Great. Being that there's no old business, we'll move into new business with a Senate policy discussion with Anthony and Brenda.
Yeah, I'll start. I know that a couple of weeks ago I announced that a committee was being formed to discuss how we fund clubs in the future and to go over, review the Constitution and see what needs changed, if anything needs changed. We had a very good committee meeting. We had a lot of good discussion. We had a meeting with Amelia's committee to discuss what the policies are in the Constitution. And we've come up with a list of ideas to consider as we move forward this semester and the next semester. We just wanted to make you guys aware of what we're talking about and maybe have you ask us some questions about that tonight.
So just to give you guys kind of an idea of how this works, because we haven't done it in a while, what we're going to do is we're going to present these ideas to you guys, and then we're going to table it, because when we make amendments to our Constitution, our bylaws, they have to be tabled for at least a week, so you guys have time to think on it and things like that. and then we'll move into wording in that process. So, our first idea is to increase the club base budget from $100 to $200. Our thoughts behind this are,
Yeah, in the past, the budget committee's precedent has been that we don't fund advertising or decorations for club budgets. That isn't in the Constitution. We found out that that's just been something that we came up with a while ago, and we never really checked the Constitution. So, the reasoning behind this would be that a lot of clubs do need decorations and they need advertising, and usually they just use the base budget for those costs. There are some clubs that come to us later, and after the base budget period is over, and they request, a large amount of money, sometimes over $100 for advertising and decorations. I feel that by increasing the base budget to $200, it would cover any decorating or advertising costs that clubs would need, as well as give them a little bit more leeway, because over time the base budget amount has remained the same, $100, but prices on things like posters and supplies for decorations and advertising have increased. So this could be a more fair approach for clubs, so that we're not restraining them to just $100. That was one of the reasons behind this. And with that, we would get rid of decorations and advertising as something that we would fund under a regular budget. So you get the $200, you do with that as you will for the semester, and that's it.
our second idea was enacting a B and C request form. So you guys know when clubs come up and ask for money, they usually have their budget up on the screen. Sometimes it's all over the place, and we don't really have a set of things that we want the club to tell us, and then we kind of rely on each other to ask questions. So our idea was creating this form that would have certain things that each club needs to present to us when they come to us for a request. And some ideas of what would be on the form would be what kind of this was for. This is academic, presentation, adversity, things like that. A cost benefit analysis, and an event by event budget, and a description of the club as well. Because sometimes clubs come up and we don't really know what the club is doing on campus. And I think that's good information to have when we're funding these things.
And it would also have an archival feature that we could go back to, whoever the treasurer is in 4 or 5 years, they could look back at what we funded this year and see if that correlates with what the clubs are asking for at that period of time. Because, just to give you a little background of what happens now, is clubs will email me that they want a meeting, and they sign up for a meeting slot, and they create their own budget. It could be an Excel spreadsheet, it could be, scratched onto a piece of paper, it could be anything. So this would make it more uniform, it would make it easy to just pop it up here on the screen, just go through each one, and there's no hassle with that. And with the archival feature, of course, it would allow us to know what we have done in the past, because right now I have no way of knowing how much clubs asked for certain events last year and the year before, because that information isn't passed down. So I think that this would be a really good thing to do. Out of all the ideas that we're telling you about, I think this is the one that really needs to go through this semester.
Another idea we had, this is kind of up in the air, but we were thinking of a one-time budget request for clubs. And this wouldn't bar clubs from coming again for a budget request. They would have to go through an appeals process to come. And our thoughts behind this was that it would require clubs to plan ahead for their budget and put more responsibility in planning ahead, which we think is really important when they're coming to us early.
Yeah, we have had clubs come to us for like $400 at the beginning of the semester, and then later in the semester they come for $300 more. And that's over $500, but there's nothing in the Constitution limiting us from doing it all in a committee instead of bringing that amount to the Senate, if that makes sense. Because anything over $500 needs to come to the Senate to be voted on. And if clubs keep asking, I want $400 now, later, and a little bit late after that, then, there's nothing barring us from just giving it to them. And it wouldn't, there would be a way for clubs to come to us again, but even if it was just $20 in the second request, they would have to come to the Senate for approval, because, that would be what the rule is. There were a couple other things that we discussed in the committee meeting that are unlikely to become part of our Constitution, but I just wanted to make you aware of them. The first was as far as being written in the Constitution. The first is club collaboration. You know, we have a lot of great clubs on campus. A lot of them have similar goals, and there are some clubs, you know, that are so similar, but they each ask for a $5,000 budget or something like that. And I think that it would be best for us to somehow get clubs to collaborate more on events. So, you know, not getting rid of clubs, but making sure that their goals and the goals of other clubs are kept in mind. That the limits of our budget are kept in mind too, because we can't give every club a $10,000 budget to have all of these great events. And that would be something that could possibly be done in like a club fair setting, beginning of each semester, where clubs gather and they go around and they tell each other what events they plan for the semester, and you know, maybe another club will say, hey, you want to do something similar to that? Let's just do one event instead of two separate events. So hopefully that's something that we can unofficially start next semester and having a club fair. And the last one was the most contentious, internal financial support, in that clubs somehow would either fundraise or have club dues or reach out to the community to raise a certain percentage of their club's budget. We felt that that needs to be discussed more before we even try to put that into writing and try to add that to the Constitution. But the reasoning behind that is, you know, the Senate's overall club budget does not increase every year. We've had the same amount for about 3 or 4 years, and it's likely that we'll have the same amount of money in our club's account for the next 3 or 4 years. But the budget requests from clubs are increasing. So creating some sort of sustainability for clubs that, you know, they can still have the same things they've always had, but create funds for themselves, that would be a really great thing to do. But again, that's just something, you know, how much of a percent do we decide it needs to be raised and things like that, and it's just all kinds of factors at play. But we'd like to open it up to the floor and see if you guys have any questions about some of these changes or concerns, or what do you think?
I don't know if you have this number at hand, but so if we up the base budget to $200 for each club, how much would that leave us with?
That's something that I do need to look into. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at I have all of this semester's budgets, and I'm going to look at how much they requested for advertising and decorating costs and things like that. Add it all up, and add up what it would have cost to give them all $200, and see how close those numbers are. You're right. If we give every club a $200 base budget and they don't spend it just on advertising and decorations, that could create a problem, because we'll be giving away twice the amount of money, which wouldn't be good. But I will get the numbers because I don't want us to just go in this blindsided and change everything and then have it go wrong.
And I think I have similar thoughts as you. Like, if we give more money, we'll just spend that and still come for their like set amount for a later event kind of thing. So we were thinking about running a survey out to clubs if we have the information of what we've actually given, but running a survey monkey or something to see what your ideal base budget is and what your actual needs are. So if we're not going to increase it if you don't need it, but we're open to the idea of working through that together. So even if that doesn't happen immediately next semester, it could be something we work on together.
I have a question and a comment. I think that when clubs come to us, I think they need to have some skin in the game in terms of fundraising. And I like that you guys are discussing that. And then my question is like, how are you gonna like archive the past budgets? Like, are you gonna save them on the computer or like?
Yeah, hopefully we can talk to Monique about that, and if she can create something on the website that, you know, the new treasurers can log into and see all of that information, whether it's on CNAB or however it's set up.
It'd probably be through PeopleSoft software, similar to how we chronicle clubs starting this year. That's a system in place. Yeah.
I think it's also important that clubs are able to sustain themselves, but at the same point, if they're going to go through like collecting dues, then that might keep some students from participating in clubs because, you know, they don't have the economic ability to pay to be a part of their clubs, and then that would keep some students from being part of, you know, activities they really enjoy.
Right, and I understand that, and the club dues was just one suggestion, one on the list that we had. And, you know, a lot of clubs clubs already do have club fees, but they usually pay those to whatever organization they're part of. So, as far as making that the one that we want to use, I don't think that would be very feasible, especially with the larger clubs.
For the $200 base budget, could it, if it is increased to $200, could the club then, if they don't use the $200, allot the rest of that money to another part? So instead of using it for decorations, they could use it for, if someone really wants to be in a club but they don't have the dues to pay, they could allot like that due money.
Yeah, well, the base budget as it is written right now can be used for anything in the club needs to spend it on. So theoretically, yes, it could be used that way, as it is now. And I don't think that we would change that part of the base budget, that we would limit them to what they would use.
I think a lot of these ideas are really good. The base budget one though causes me a little pause just because I know I'm in like quite a few clubs, maybe not quite a few, but I'm at least two that like probably don't use our $100 and like are at the end of the semester like we have extra money. So I don't know that, like I think when clubs need more money they come to us. So I don't know that we necessarily need to give them more just right off the bat.
That kind of works nicely into the one-time club request thing. The example you used was a request for 400 and then a later request for 300, and there's nothing barring you from not coming before us. But what if instead of making this a messy appeals process, instead you just kind of require everything to come before the Senate when their total request over the semester exceeds 500? So they do 400, and then the 300 that they come for later, it'll be a total of 700 that semester, and so you have to pass the Senate.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a viable solution to that problem, because the problem that we have is nothing is written in the Constitution, you know, and I've been going by the rules this year, and we do need to, that's something we need to fix
I just think
for
the
next
appeals
semester.
process could be messy.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then you have to make rules.
Right. More bureaucracy.
Anyone else have any comments on the back and clubs? Some thoughts with those?
We really want to get the clubs involved in this process, so it's not just a bunch of senators the senators are the only ones who can vote on this, and there's nothing wrong with that, but the clubs are going to be the ones who are affected the most. So if you are interested in participating in this time of change, email me or come up to me after the meeting. We only had 2 or 3 club representatives involved in this committee meeting. We had like 6 or 7 senators, and that's great, but we need more club involvement. So contact me if you're interested or any other.
Our emails are on the minutes.
And maybe if it comes to the point where there isn't a ton of voice, we'll send out a survey just to really get some data about it. Okay. Thank you guys. Okay, so that was the only thing really on our agenda, so we'll go into committee reports. Mark?
Okay. Yes, so sorry I wasn't here last week. Thank you all for filling out that survey. I'm working on seeing the rest of the results, but of the 100 I see so far, it's exactly 50-50 and it's very polarizing in terms of responses, so that was good. The other thing, I can't do academic affairs very well from across the ocean, so if you're interested, send me an email and I'll tell you what the job's all about.
Actually, the BMC is having a big meeting tomorrow. We have at least 6 clubs coming to us asking for budgets or additional funds. So it's going to start at 4:30 in up to 51, and as of now, it's going to last until at least 5:20. So please be there if you can. We have a lot of clubs coming.
Jackie and Nolan? Clap. Yeah. Hands looked up. Okay. Steph, any IT? PR?
Nope.
Is Logan here?
Oh, yeah. So DPS had a really nice little diverse week this week. It was 5 liquor law violations, 2 disorderly conducts, one was urinating in public, 3 larcenies, 1 was a bicycle, someone stole clothes from a room, and 1 was considered burglary by forcible entry with electronics being stolen, and 2 drug possessions, marijuana.
Amelia, you. Special events, continue to, bring your canned goods, I think it's corn, and squash, they have like a very specific, sign on the servo bin, so if you like donating for Thanksgiving, that would be really nice. That's what do you think for sustainability?
Not tonight.
I'm used to you being over here.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Any club reports? Yes, down there.
Okay, I have two. The one is all seniors. The admissions office is having opening applications for the senior intern position. The applications are due December 6th. If you have any questions, you can email Andrew Buchanan. I'm gonna put her name in the minutes. But it's a really cool opportunity. You get to work the admissions office 6 to 8 hours a week. You could be in charge of planning Get Acquainted Day, running tour guide training. You sit in on interviews, get to look at applications, and really like help with selecting the incoming class. So it's a really cool opportunity for seniors, and it's paid. And then next announcement is, so 80 Pie is still having its toy drive. I know Cat Copy announced about it last week, but if you and a group of friends or your club want to sign up, we're still looking for some teams to sign up. You can email her and I'll put her name and email in the minutes as well. It's really cool, and what's awesome is like we get to see all the kids that the toys go to when we deliver them, so the more toys the better, and it'll be a really good experience. So reach out to her if you want to do that. That's all I got.
Thank you, Sue. Yeah.
Dance Ensemble is having their semester show this weekend. On Friday it's gonna be at 8 p.m. in the football room, and on Sunday it's at 2:30.
Yeah. Right, do you wanna do that last? Okay. Yes.
So Seminist is having a cupcake cup table this Friday from 11 to 1. So you stop by and get a cupcake and learn some not so fun facts about women in STEM.
Just an update on some CAB events for the weekend. On Thursday, there's transportation to the Mockingjay premiere at Gateway Theater. The bus leaves from outside the chapel at 6:30. And there might be more than one trip, so if you can't get there right at 6:30, you probably will still be able to go. And if you can't go to that, there's a Ferris Bueller's movie night and Mr. G's Ice Cream, which is the last chance to get the Mr. G's Ice Cream, actually making it specially for this event, and that's at 8 in the attic. And then on Friday, there's a Bollywood dance party from 10 to 1 in the attic. And there will be Indian food, a mix of Bollywood and American music, and there might be a henna artist. And then also on Friday from 8 to 10, there's a ping pong badminton tournament late night. The ping pong table is in the gym and the badminton is in Field House. You don't have to sign up on the intramural website.
Thank you. Packed weekend. Yeah.
Okay, won't bore you with the old stuff. So the Students for Life will be showing Philomena tomorrow at 6 in Mara Auditorium. Great movie with Judi Dench in it. And then there will also be a follow-up discussion on Thursday in the campus somewhere.
So Jam Club is having the open mic night on evening, Saturday from 6 to 7:30. Everyone's welcome to come. Food and snacks provided.
I'm just gonna make one announcement and then we can video. Chi Omega and Sigma Chi are co-hosting a gingerbread making contest for clubs and organizations on campus. So mark your calendars for December 8th. And how it's gonna work is you'll get a team of 4-ish people for your club, so you can have as many as you want, how many teams. And the idea is to make a gingerbread house that like signifies your club. So Senate might make a gavel gingerbread house. Who knows? So yeah, think about that and let me know if you guys have any questions.
So hi guys, you might remember 2 months ago I proposed an idea of an international show, and right now we actually had our first rehearsal and it's really awesome. So and we have a commercial. So I just want to say that I would really love if you guys, I appreciate it if you guys can spread the word to your clubs or what your organization is really like a big effort of like 5
6 different clubs coming together to make this happen. And all the benefits go to Paper International, and the price is actually $5 if you come to our cup table weeks and that. So this is a preview of the event. Why is not?
Hi.
Speaking of that from
Hi, Tasha from Nepal.
Hi, I'm speaking of that from Armenia.
Hey guys, I'm Stuart from Australia.
Sun goes down and the moon cries out its love for you. The world confides in the love that hides between.
Hi, I'm Adrian Navarro and I'm from Spain.
I know I'm not afraid to call this home, and I know.
Hi, I'm Lee. I'm from China.
My name is Asker. I'm from Denmark.
Hi, my name is Maria and I'm from Italy.
Hello, my name is Colin and I'm from France.
Hi, my name is Yuma from Vietnam.
Hey, I'm Sid and I'm from India.
My name is Vitor and I'm from Brazil.
What's going on? It's your boy Maurice Sutherland from Malawi, Southeast Africa. Peace.
Save these hearts from the fire they're leading themselves into. A world apart, there's a new restart if you simply choose. And I know I'm going to a better place.
That's all I got, and like we have 35 different models from 21 different countries, so it's not all Asians. And you don't have to be from the country to represent the country. People who are interested in the country or study abroad in the country or studying the major can actually represent the country. We have American students who represent Trinidad. We have Asian kids who represent India. It's like it's really meaningful, and so you gotta try like food from 10 different countries, and also our performances are really diverse as well. We have belly dance, African Zumba, mob squat, and fan dance, Indian dance. So that's like it's like a big effort. So I really hope that you guys come and buy our tickets this week.